Coonawarra is one of our premier wine regions, and as they say, where you find good wine, good food will follow. I've come to the Limestone Coast for an award-winning taste experience that combines the best of both. The key to the unique flavours of the region lies in its terrain, with its rich pasture over limestone and breezes from the Southern Ocean flowing in across the dunes. It's proved to be just the place for raising premium Wagyu beef. The sought-after Japanese breed is prized for its flavour and tenderness the world over. Mayura Station near Millicent was the first Australian producer and continues to be an industry leader exporting Wagyu to Southeast Asia, the Middle East and the US. And it's here you can have a tasting experience direct from the source. The station began with just 29 head of black-haired Wagyu imported from Japan back in '97. Mayura's Scott De Bruin says his dad was on a forestry trip to that country when he tasted it and was hooked. The station now boasts somewhere around 5,000 full-blood animals with impeccable bloodlines. But we're here for the proof of the pudding, as they say, and Mayura's own tasting room is where visitors can try for themselves.
The most fantastic thing about this area is it really is portraying a paddock to plate scenario. So as you can see all around us, we're immersed in Mayura Station. You've got the beautiful rolling hills in the background. You can see the production of all of the cattle. You can see the cattle. And then when we come in here, what we do is we showcase all of the different cuts that we produce, the different grades of Wagyu, and let people have basically a top to tail experience with all of the different cuts, the different styles of cooking, and we just make it a great fun experience in a lovely environment with beautiful wines from our area.
It's the intense marbling of fat through the muscle that is one of Wagyu's distinguishing features. In Japan, the breed was originally used as the farm tractor.
Wagyu is actually a beast of burden. It was used to plough the fields, and the cattle were selected so that they'd have lots of readily available amounts of energy.
Chef Ian Perry creates a customised experience to showcase the various cuts and characteristics of Wagyu, from tasting plates to 3 or 4 course meals, or even a masterclass where you can be chef for a day. And don't forget the excellent Coonawarra wines paired with the food. Of course, bookings are essential. There are more details on the Mayura Station website. The station's modern-day gourmet incarnation is not the only point of interest. The property once stretched across a vast area from Millicent to Tantanoola to the ocean, 10 times its current size.
Mayura Station is it's a historic property. It was the first pastoral lease for South Australia, and the Mayura homestead itself was the first building for the southeast region. So Mayura Station was first established in 1845, and it's got a long history with beef and sheep production in South Australia.
But back to the task at hand. Ian has prepared our rib with poached vegetables and potatoes. Oh, look at that.
It looks great.
So what characteristics am I looking for as we eat?
There's two things. With the texture, you'll find that it's beautiful and silky, that the texture's quite fine, and it leaves a nice silky mouthfeel. As far as flavour goes, it's nutty, it's buttery, and it's beautiful and juicy.
It is the smoothest meat I have ever been able to taste, I think.
We've got the best red wine from this region. The Coonawarra produces lovely wine. You match that up with the wonderful Wagyu that we've got here, and you just can't go wrong.
I'm never going back to budget cuts again.